Well, thank you for having me, Bishop. I've been a member of Temple 33 since 1971 in Omaha, Nebraska. I have been in nursing for approximately 29 years, 10 of those as an RN, and the last 19 years as an advanced practice nurse, nurse practitioner. And I've had a variety of nursing experience, ICU nurse. I did home care. I was a school nurse. And then after getting my APRN, I am a certified family nurse practitioner, so I can take care of everyone from cradle to grave. And right now I'm working in a community health center here in Omaha. And I actually work in a school-based clinic. Well, I think if they are thinking that, they're not really looking at what's going on all around us. I think a lot of the younger people are still in a developmental state of life where they think that they're invincible. That nothing can happen to them and nothing can harm them. Um, I I'm I don't know about urban legend so much, but I think a lot of them are just thinking that they're young and nothing's really going to happen to them. Right now, it's not really that ideal to be visiting anyone, not just grandma, but you should be just staying in your homes as much as you can and not going out unless it's just absolutely necessary. I know in lots of places in the country, they have stay at home orders in place. And we here in Nebraska, we didn't have the governor telling us to stay at home, but he's requesting that everybody stay home and just come out if absolutely necessary. We're finding that because of not practicing, the social distancing. We had an incident here in Omaha 2 weeks ago where about 1,000 young people gathered in a park, and our mayor almost shut down the parks that week, but she decided to give them another chance, and so that if they stayed home, then she'd leave the parks open, and people could get their exercise or take the kids to the swing or whatever. And which, excuse me, that's not a good idea either, to take the kids out to the swings. But and then we had another incident just 4 days ago where they gathered again. Not quite so many, but probably close to 200 people. And they were, of course, gang members were involved and stuff. They were shooting. So now all of our parks in Omaha are closed. You cannot access any parks for if you wanted to, take a walk or take kids for a walk in the park. You just can't. I mean, Exactly. 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 Yes. Yes, he is. Well, now I'm finding that a lot of people are using face masks. And when you go out, you should have a face mask on because you don't know who you're going to come in contact with. I also recommend having gloves on if you're going to the grocery store or the gas station. Gloves and mask are a minimum that you should have on. And using the hand sanitizer when you don't have access to soap and water right there is the best alternative. But when you are able to wash your hands with soap and water, that is the best thing. That's the best thing. Oh yes, yes. You- and you know, Bishop, if you just do a little test on yourself at home, um, it's amazing how many times we do touch our face and we're not even aware of it a lot of times. So you have to be very purposeful about keeping those hands down, keeping them away from your face. What we do here is we're wiping off doorknobs. We're of course wiping off surfaces that we use. Just being really mindful and sometimes being a little more than mindful. It's just a habit, and we need to do it. I know I was speaking with my sister that lives in the Dallas area, and she was telling me she had to have a repairman in a couple of weeks ago, and it was really kind of comical when she was telling me the story. But she let the guy in, or he had to do something with her plumbing. She let him in, and she said she was like a recorder because she just was making note of everywhere he walked, everything he touched. She watched him while he repaired, so he couldn't be doing something out of her sight. And she said after he left, that she actually did every wall, every door, and wherever he walked. She said she did those surfaces, even her floors. And sometimes, oh, for sure, definitely, definitely, no, sir, not at all. I have hand sanitizer, and I usually, since this virus has been out, I usually have paper towels in my pocket. So if they don't have the sanitizing things at the store, I usually just take my hand sanitizer out, use a paper towel, wipe off what I need to wipe off, and then I'm good. Because a lot of the stores don't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't like bleach at all, and it might be a little hard to carry bleach unless you got have a receptacle or a container. Sure. Yes. No. No. Exactly. No. No. Exactly. Exactly. I have come in contact with some patients myself within the last 3 weeks that they can't eat, they can't sleep. They're just on the ceiling pretty much. And a lot of it is that there's just so much information out there. You have the president on, you have the governors on, you have the mayors, and you what you have to do really for your own mental health is decide that you're going to maybe watch one of those programs a day, because I'm a healthcare professional, and I don't listen to everything that's on there. It's just too much information. A lot of it is. Yes. Or flight. Yes, sir. Hmm. I know. No. No. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. What is? Yes. 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 That's right. Yes. Yes. We work together. The good. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. For sure. Yes. Yes. You're absolutely correct. Exactly. I agree wholeheartedly. You have to. You have to. My and a lot of the patients that I come in contact with, um, I want so much, to give them that lesson, and I have kind of overstepped, what they would like for me to do in the clinic, and I have told people, that you need some meditation time, you need some prayer time, and that's the only thing really that's going to get you through. That is the only thing that's going to get you through. Oh yes, yes, Um, First of all, before I even go out of my house, I'm talking to the Lord and letting him know what my petition is for the day. And Bishop, I don't really worry about getting the virus. I mean, I've probably in my career been exposed to so many things. I don't worry about that kind of thing. But I do, petition God before I go if I'm going into a situation that may be dangerous. And hey, I'm just silly enough to believe that He's going to take care of me. He has so far. And yeah, that's how I work my day every day. It's just ask the Lord to, hey, walk in front of me, be my shield. And oh, yes, sir, for the rest. Yeah, for the rest of it. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. I know you will. I know you will. Yes, sir. I certainly will. Yes, sir, they are. Thank you, Richard.